Hey everybody. The Parks Home Theater PC, also known as the Q Computer TV box, has been needing some more memory. It runs Windows 7 Home Premium 64-bit and only has 2 gigs of RAM installed as of right now. And if the computer is left on, which it's always left on, without being restarted, if it's left on not being restarted for like a week or so, the computer will get very sluggish and slow to respond. Such as like pulling up the media center guide, changing channels, accessing recorded TV. Just the whole thing gets bogged down because the memory gets used up, and then Windows starts looking to use more swap space memory, also known as virtual RAM. And when it starts using it off your hard drive, your whole system just gets very slow. So I figured I'm going to boost the memory on it to 4 gigabytes and see how it does. So I found this KomputerBay memory on Amazon. It's a brand I never heard of before. It's one of those cheaper end generic brands, I guess you could call it. And I figured I'd give them a try. The reviews on Amazon's site seem pretty good, so I figured why not give them a try. There is the Amazon page for this memory. Memory is $43.99. Yep, $43.99. For the 4 gigabyte kit, which is 2 times 2 gigabytes for dual channel. And obviously, since I have an Amazon student account, I had the Prime shipping. Again, there's a close-up of the module. And there's one thing you'll notice is that the modules listed on the site, at least pictured on the site, are different than what I've received. I mean, they're the same specs and everything. Well, what's funny here is these modules are the full height modules, what you normally see. And what's funny is these have KomputerBay listed on the chips. Here's the memory that was received. It is on the low-rise modules, which is not a big deal. This is DDR2 800 megahertz memory. DDR2 800. There's you a close-up of the label on the module. This is the original packaging. There is the envelope it came in. Now let's get you a close-up of what the modules, the memory chips look like. These are Hynix chips, which this is pretty much what you find in OEM machines, so it's pretty reliable. I've refurbished many computers and used Hynix chipped memory modules. Never had a problem. E-machines use this. I believe Dell uses it still. Probably HP. Wouldn't surprise me if HP used it. Again, there's a close-up. Let me show you what the back side of the module looks like. Here's what the label on the back side looks like. They give you a tech support email address, memory upgrade, lifetime warranty. And if you look carefully, you'll be able to see the little bitty chip that houses the timings information. So what tells you, this is how your motherboard knows what to run the memory at, what timings, what speeds, that kind of stuff. Again, there's another look at the chips. There's 8 chips per side, total of 16 chips per module. So basically, here's the whole idea here. I've been looking at some sites, and some people have said that this memory has had issues. As I mentioned, the reviews are pretty good, but with low-end memory like this, before I put it into service, I'm going to test it to make sure it's working properly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick these modules into a machine and run mem tests on them. So let me go grab a computer to stick these modules in to test them. See how they do. Okay, here's a computer with two DDR2 banks available. It's a basic run-of-the-mill machine, AMD Sempron system. MSI motherboard. Kind of similar to what the TV computer is because it is an AM2 based system. Newer AMD CPUs like this have the memory controller in the CPU. So that way we have a similar platform to work with. What I'm going to do is I'm going to insert these modules and dig out my hirings disk, and we'll go ahead and boot up the CD and go to MemTest and see how this runs. See, I can't actually pull the TV computer out of services to run MemTest on it because my dad gets up at like 5 o'clock in the morning. He likes to watch ESPN first thing in the morning. So that being said, let's go ahead and insert the modules. Here's a look inside the machine. Now obviously, you've probably seen many of my videos how to install memory. It's probably the most simple computer upgrade one can do. Go ahead and open up this package here. I'm going to grab myself out right quick before I start touching this stuff. Now it's questionable whether or not this package has ESD protection. This is all it came in the package. Also what I'm going to do here is I'm going to install both modules and test MemTest that way. And if I have an issue, I will probably rule it down to one module per test. But if I have issues at all, I'll have to return both modules because it's a kit. And if I have issues, I'll probably just return the memory and then go buy something else. So anyways, let's see how the KomputerBay memory works. If it works well, as expected, I'll be installing it into the TV box tomorrow. Okay, memory's installed. Go ahead and clear off the space right here. Now I can actually boot into Windows on this machine. It does have Vista Basic installed, but it's only 32-bit, so it only see at tops like 3.5 gigs of RAM. But I think I'm just going to run MemTest. I'm going to select MemTest 86. I think we're having issues. Have a look at this. Folks, that looks like a memory problem, wouldn't you say? Let's try a different machine and we'll see if we get any different results. Okay everybody, here's test bed number 2. This is an Intel Celeron D machine with an ATI Radeon Express chipset. Now obviously since this is an Intel 775 system, the chipset with a Northbridge is actually what controls the memory. Anyways, that being said, we're going to go ahead and start her up and insert the hirings disk and start MemTest. See how far we get. Start her up. Folks, that does not sound very good. That, my friends, is the sound of defective memory. That motherboard does work. So what I'm going to do here is, while I'm still recording, I'm going to shut the computer off and I'm going to switch out the memory. Let's see if we have two defective modules or just one. Sorry for the poor lighting here. I do have plans of installing a second or third light over here so you see better. Alright, while I'm still recording, I'm going to shut down. Cut off power from the power supply. Let's take out module 2. Okay, module 2 is out. Still having issues. Let's go ahead and switch the first module for the other one. Same problem. This is telling me we may have issues with both modules. That being said, here is the original module, memory module for this computer. Let's see if it works with this one. Now, if it doesn't work with this one, then it could be an issue with the motherboard. Or something else. And voila! Starts right up. So that means our KomputerBay memory is defective. This means I will have to return this memory to Amazon. And the chances of me buying memory from this brand again are slim to none. So anyways, you just got to witness KomputerBay memory fail. So anyways, looks like the TV box will be getting a delay on its memory upgrade, as I had to return this memory. Any questions or comments? Feel free to ask, and thanks for watching.